Hello everyone, welcome to the January 2013 Birchbox Man unboxing and overview. It's late December, which means it is time for the next installment of Birchbox Man. As you mostly all know by now, Birchbox is a monthly subscription service. There's the women's for $10 or men's for $20, where you get a somewhat random assortment of samples, sometimes full-size items, and in the men's box, sometimes you'll get lifestyle items such as maybe a tie, a wallet, a watch, a t-shirt, things like that. So it generally makes the box pay for itself. The value is usually there. It might not always be a product that you would buy on your own or that you love, but it ends up sort of, at least in my opinion, evening out over time and making it worth it. And it's just fun to get a box every month of sort of random goodies. So as always, I have opened this, but I haven't. I've torn into the box, but I haven't fully opened the box yet because I like to save that for the live reveal here with you all. So let's just dive in and see what the January 2013 box has to offer. I assume it'll be sort of a back to basics. Here's how to get your year started sort of thing. But let us see. It's a lightweight box this month, which they had some heavy ones going for a few months, so I'm curious to see what this will bring us. So I'm not going to peek at the item list. I'll just read through the description here, what they say. January 2013, gentlemen, good resolutions are simply checks that men draw on a bank when they have no account, said Oscar Wilde. We'll always take Wilde's style advice, but this month let's prove him wrong on basic human nature. Enclosed, you'll find a handy New Year's checklist of action items. We hope it inspires you to devise and stick to some resolutions of your own. Here's to a happy, healthy, and productive 2013. Cheers, Birchbox Man. And then, of course, the monthly guide here, which has use up your leftover champagne and 5 songs. So we'll see about that. Let's dive right into the tissue paper here. All right, let's start with the biggest item, it feels like. Oh, a speaker. iSpeeker, S-P-E-E-K. I wonder what that's for. Sport and lifestyle. Magnetic function, anywhere, anywhere. Easily attaches to clothing. Wow, that is interesting. This could be crap or it could be really interesting. It's hard to say. So it looks like a little, is it a USB speaker? No, you can plug it into anything, I suppose. Let's see what it says in the description. This is one of those things where it's a full-size item. It's not, a sample of something, which is kind of cool. I enjoy the gadgets. So this is Tunes to Go. Triple C Designs iSpeeker retails for $25. A rechargeable speaker with magnetized hold for quality sound anywhere. Attach magnet to clothes or bicycle for hands-free music on the move. Interesting. I'm sure the quality's not great, but it's got to be louder than just your standard your iPhone or your iPod built-in speaker. I'm not sure. I don't think I can easily open this. I'll try, so I can show you all what it looks like. So I suppose it charges via USB, which is nice. You don't have to worry about batteries. And then I'm not sure about the magnet feature. That's kind of interesting. I'd be fine with it just being a small speaker for on the go. It is, look, I mean, this is pretty small. This is like the size of, gosh, I don't even know, like, the diameter there of like a ping pong, but, flattened. And I think there's just, so of course it's mono, it's not stereo, which is fine. It's got a nice sort of matte, rubbery feel to it, so it's not a plastic that feels like it'll shatter. It's got a little bit of, tiny bit of give to it. And then it has a fairly strong magnet here that snaps on. That is kind of awesome, actually. I'm actually recording this with my iPhone. I usually use my iPad, but I'm recording this with my iPhone. If I wasn't, I would do a quick little test for you all to play it, to play some sound on it. So that just there is, in the bag here is just an audio cable and then the charging cord. It's one of those things where the one single port works as the power and audio port, so that's nice, or audio jack. That's cool. I think that's really great. It's probably not something that I would have paid $25 for, but certainly, I'm happy that I paid $20 for a Birchbox that happens to include this, with my other samples, so great start. That's a lot of fun. And then we've got what is this here? It's a canvasy kind of thin bag. Reminds me of the bags that you would get like, you know, gold candy coins in as a kid. It says by Drinkwel. It's kind of rubber stamped on there. And let's see what this is here. Drinkwel Hangover Helper. Drinkwel multivitamin packets. Daily multivitamin supplement for guys who like to enjoy a beer or two. Take 3 capsules before drinking and 3 before bed for a healthier day after. $40 for a 90 capsule bottle. Not a big fan of these kind of items. These are sort of what I would refer to as, like, you know, convenience store crap, where, you know, the 5-hour energy, or those random, you know, libido pills that are at, you know, the checkout at a drugstore or something, or these vitamins that are for drinking. I think that's kind of silly. Let's see what it is, though. When drinking, take 1 full packet, 3 capsules with food and water before you drink. Take a second packet after your last drink. It's the first daily multivitamin specifically formulated for healthy people who drink alcohol. Its ingredients replenish nutrients, support healthy liver function, and help your body process alcohol-induced toxins. With, of course, a strong asterisk right there, not evaluated by the FDA. I'm curious to see what these are made out of. I mean, I'm not against taking them. I don't like weird supplements or energy things that have sort of odd claims. I don't always trust them, you know, and I don't want to put something in my body that might not be good for it. But it says here, 3 vegetarian capsules, multivitamin and mineral supplement with herbs. Your body will thank you. Let's see what the ingredients are. Okay, so 3 capsules has a ton of vitamin C, some vitamin E, a lot of B vitamins, that makes sense, a crap load of B1, B2, B3, B6, folic acid, nothing wrong there. That helps with stress generally and things like that. B12, biotin, pantothenic acid, magnesium, zinc, selenium, copper, manganese, chromium, okay, taurine, those amino acid blends. Okay, I've heard of all of these. And then, of course, this is where you get into sometimes the questionable things. Let's see. This is their superfruits and botanicals blend. Kudzu flower powder, milk thistle extract, rhodiola rosea, artichoke, green tea, acerola berry, a couple of roots, acai berry, goji berry, betaine. Okay, it doesn't have anything in it. I was worried that there would be something in here that was like essentially just an upper, you know, something that would be in like an energy drink, whether it be guarana or high doses of caffeine, or some sort of buzzword item that just isn't necessarily good for you, or yerba mate, something like that, where it's not terrible for you, but it's just not something I'm interested in sort of rushing through my body. But this doesn't seem so bad. I may take this if I did some more research on it. It just says it contains a unique combination of ingredients designed to replenish nutrients, support healthy liver function, and help your body process alcohol-induced toxins, which I don't understand alcohol-induced toxins. Alcohol doesn't cause toxins. It sort of just is a toxin itself, right? I don't know. Formulated by a PhD in biomedical science and a doctor of naturopathic medicine. So we'll see. I don't know. I'll do some research on it. I don't have any plans immediately to take that. I'll probably drink on New Year's, but I'm of the age now where I'm not really, drinking to any crazy excess on the regular, at least not on purpose if it does happen. So, but whatever. Interesting. I do, it's interesting that the box gets, into other items that aren't just, face washes and things like that. So those are that. Let's just see before we get to the last 2 products, or 2 or 3 products. Let's see what this is at the bottom of the box here. Birchbox Man New Year Selects. So these are some things that you should, I guess, purchase, what they want you to buy. A checklist for 2013. It includes some sort of charger, Alginus Complete Eye Renewal Balm, which I really enjoy. I got in I think my August box maybe had a sample size that was actually half of the full size, so really like a $32.50 value of the eye cream. I haven't used all of it. I've used some of it, and it's very nice for like a night eye cream or balm for under the eye. I like that. Some sort of shoe brush, a multi-purpose gel, and then Kiehl's Energizing Face Scrub. I love me some Kiehl's. Interesting though. I wonder if some boxes have the alginous eye cream in it, because I know that you know, obviously they have products that somebody might get a certain product in August and someone else might get it in September or October. But I didn't think they were sort of spanning that wide out, that they were going, you know, 6 months later or you know, 4 or 5 months later. But perhaps they are. Let's see. We've got our little small goodies here. Let's see, we've got a couple of things in here. Okay, so first up, TOWELDRY, which I believe TOWELDRY may be a Birchbox exclusive, because I know they included what I think was shampoo and conditioner a few months back. So this is a men's grooming simplified paste styler. Sample not for resale. Let's see what it says about this here. The first one, powder paste. Interesting. Paste styler retails for $18. A lightweight formula with extra firm hold for wrangling unruly hair. Warm up a pea-sized amount in your hands and apply evenly to damp hair. I'm really picky about my hair products. I have straight hair that doesn't have a lot of texture. So based on the length, I tend to have it short, and then it goes a little longer, and then, you know, I jump around. So I don't really stick with one thing all the time. So sometimes a cream is better. Sometimes like a paste is better for me. This is definitely, it's a very, very sticky, looks kind of gross there, paste for sure, like almost like a clay, and it's got a stickiness to it. This could work. This almost seems like it would be good for a fairly short haircut. It's not super wet, like a glue kind of sticky. And just drawing on my hands like this, it's got a bit of a waxiness to it. So I'll give it a shot. I think it's probably a little bit heavy on the waxiness for the way my hair is now, just because with all the wax, it would probably weigh down my hair. And I generally brush it back, sort of like a natural brush back with my hand. So I don't know if that'll work now, but it's interesting. I'm always willing to try, at least on a weekend, try a new product to see how it works. So that's TOWELDRY. Then Retro Shave Liquid Cream Shave Lucky Tiger, botanical rich shaving cream that goes on smooth and nourishes skin. Apply to clean skin on face and neck. Work into a rich lather and shave as usual. Got lots of shaving products, which, you know, makes sense. Men's box. I've never heard of Lucky Tiger. You've got 3. That's not bad. It feels like there's a decent amount in each packet here. I'll give you a close up, see what it looks like. Liquid Cream Shave, soften and protect with olive oil and calendula and chamomile. I love chamomile. 3 mils. I feel like this is probably meant to be a single use, but I feel like I'd probably get 2 out of it unless it runs very thin. But either way, 3 to 6, you know, uses out of a sample between these 3 is not bad. The Lucky Tiger Man always looks good because he never knows what pleasures await him. Classic Shaving Lotion. Softens the manliest of beards and provides a smooth shave that keeps the ladies coming back for more. Well, we'll see. Rub cream into your skin. When a rich, frothy lather forms, enjoy a soothing shave designed to reduce razor burn and nourish skin. I'll give it a shot, but I use Kiehl's. I think I've said before, I use their White Eagle men's shaving. It's a, I don't know if they call it a cream, actually. It's very thick. It's almost like a frosting consistency is what I would almost consider it. They've done it as samples in Birchbox, and I've used it for a couple of years now, and it's actually somewhat similar to the shaving cream, the Italian shaving cream that was in the box a few months ago. That is also similar to the C.O. Bigelow men's shaving cream. So I'll stick with that because I really, really enjoy it. I actually just bought a new big, I think maybe like an 8-ounce tub of it just over this past weekend because Kiehl's was having a really great sale. But, you know, again, I'll certainly give that a shot. I like to try new things. And last but not least, we've got Kiehl's, my favorite, Facial Fuel Energizing Scrub, caffeine-packed exfoliator that wakes you up and removes dead skin cells. Replace your normal cleanser with this scrub once or twice a week. Retails for $20. Right, and this is the Kiehl's Deluxe sample. So sometimes Kiehl's will give you samples. Every purchase you have at Kiehl's allows you to get a couple of samples of your choice. Generally, most samples will come in a size something like this, a packet where you get a couple of uses depending on the product and how liberal you apply the product, whether it is an eye treatment or toner, cleanser, shaving cream, what, you know, body wash, whatever you're looking for. It'll come in that, but they also offer deluxe samples, which is what this is. So usually if you spend a little bit more, maybe you spend $50 or $75, or if they have a promotion going on, sometimes it'll be spend $70, get 3 deluxe samples of your choice for free. This is what's considered the deluxe sample size, so it's more than just 1 or 2 uses, and in this case, the scrub, it gives you half of a fluid ounce, or 15 mils. I actually have one of these that I received from the Kiehl's store, where I shop. And I've had it for a while, and I just started using it, funnily enough, about a week ago. I use many products from the Kiehl's Facial Fuel line, which is a line that is specially formulated for men's skin and for men's needs. And I hadn't used this scrub, and I like scrubs. I don't use them exclusively because they don't do enough, I don't think, to really clean the skin and remove all the excess oils. And sometimes a scrub tends to irritate the skin more than do good. It can actually cause small breakouts and acne and things like that, just because it irritates the skin, and then the skin tries to heal itself, with oil production, and then there you go. Then you've got some acne going. So as I'm rambling, long story short, scrubs I like, but I've never really found one that I loved, and Birchbox has given quite a few scrubs. Some weren't so great, some were decent, but none that I've liked enough to purchase in the full size. But I actually pulled this, a sample of this out of my stash of my Kiehl samples over the weekend and used it, and I really love it. It's got a good mix. It stays a little rough on the skin, so you do get a true exfoliation. It gets a little bit of suds to it. Like some scrubs will be just too sugary and get no lather. Some get too much lather and have no real exfoliating properties. Some are too dry, some are too wet, some are too goopy. It's hard to find a really good one. And this one is fantastic. It's got a really nice sort of creamy, pearlized texture to it. It's wet without being goopy. And it really exfoliates wonderfully, and it's still, when it rinses away, it doesn't really leave an oily residue the way that some scrubs can. It has a fresh, clean feeling, and it's like all the other Kiehl's products, especially within the Facial Fuel line, that it's just very high quality without being crazily priced. So the retail on this is $20, which the Facial Fuel line products run anywhere from maybe $16 to $30, depending on what you're getting. But it's one of those things where you'll pay $20 for, I think, maybe it's either 2.5 or maybe 3.4 ounce bottle that's like this, but bigger. But it will last you, if you're using it a few times a week, it'll probably last 3 to 5 months, really, because you don't need a ton of the product. So you figure if you're paying $20 and it's lasting you, even if it's lasting you 4 months, paying $5 a month, so what, $1 a week for a couple of uses, completely worth it. So this, I'll just give you the quick rundown what they say. Did they put it on here? They might not give the full directions, just the ingredient list as opposed to the description. You can go to the Kiehl's website to read more about it. I'm going on and on about this just basically to say I completely love this. I purchased quite a bit at Kiehl's over the weekend. Again, as I said, they were having, I think they called it Kiehl's Bucks, where they were offering $20 off of a $75 purchase, and then a few days later, after Christmas, they offered $30 off of $75. So I've dropped a good bit of cash there over the past week, just because they don't do sales very often. And so this was one of the products I was going to pick up, but I ended up going with a few other things. So I'm happy that I got this other sample. Like I said, the deluxe sample I started using last week, I used probably 4 times, and it's probably only a third gone. So this will definitely last a nice while. This will give me, at least a couple more weeks of use between this and my other sample before I have to purchase it, and I think I probably will. For $20 for a really good quality scrub that is truly specially formulated for the needs of men's skin, makes it completely worth it for me. So maybe I'll do another video at some point if there's any interest on some of the other Kiehl's products. One of my very first videos back in the early summer was sort of my skincare routine, and which of course was almost entirely Kiehl's. But I've gotten some new things from them more recently since then that I'm really enjoying, that maybe I'll do a quick review on just a few of those products as opposed to a full routine overview, just what I think of those products. If anyone has interest in those, let me know. But again, so this is the Birchbox, let's get back on track, for January 2013. So what it comes down to, we've got the TOWELDRY Paste Styler, Kiehl's Facial Fuel Energizing Scrub, which, by the way, women could absolutely use. It's not, I don't know, it is formulated for men. It's their men's line, but it's not targeted the way that some men's products are really marketed cheesily towards men, or catering, or acting like men are dumb, you know, a 4-in-1, this is all that men need to run in and out of the shower kind of crap. Kiehl's, it's legitimately just very nice, or, you know, it doesn't act like the consumer is stupid, which I appreciate. So women could certainly use this. The facial fuel line tends to have, sometimes will have a menthol or mint to it, so it'll be a little bit more intense than maybe some of the standard unisex lines, but it's certainly not anything that a woman shouldn't or couldn't use. So certainly give it a shot if you have Kiehl's in your area or their website. Again, though, we've got the Paste Styler, the Kiehl's Energizing Scrub, the Liquid Cream Shave by Lucky Tiger, the Drinkwel multivitamin packets. We'll see what goes with that, and then the Tunes to Go Triple C Designs iSpeeker with 2 E's. I still don't know why we've got 2 E's on speaker. We'll have to find out. So overall, an interesting box, sort of a mishmash, like they've done recently, of sort of random items, not exactly following any specific theme, which is fine. I'd rather have interesting items that don't follow a theme as opposed to, you know, something that's boring, that's really tight into a theme. So overall, a nice box, totally worth the money. $20, you know, a speaker, some, you know, a scrub that I enjoy, the whatever this, you know, the hair product, and a couple other fun things to give a shot to. Certainly worth it for me, in my opinion. Your mileage may vary, but I would say certainly if you're a guy, give it a shot. You know, there's no reason not to throw, you know, $20 down for a month or two to see what happens. Or if you're a woman with a man in your life and you want to order it for him, go for it. Why not? Because if he doesn't like what's in there, you very well may. They're not, you know, they're not throwing things in here that are only able to be used by men, clearly, by the speaker and the scrub and things like that. So if you have any questions about these products or anything else, please hit me up. I would be happy to answer them. Comment below, and until next time, take care.